Hi, my name is Love and Two Shoes Cottingham. What's yours? And whose love are you looking for no more? Or will you be the love that love expands with loving kindness that never ends? Will you love each other? I'm Theodore Cottingham. Happy in Eureka for the moment. Happy that you're listening, that you're sharing these words, feeling this energy, touching the love with your lips, that you let the energy come through your lips to kiss them with. I know not what I'm saying, not. I love you. I know what love is. I found love. In me, I found love. And I'm no longer constricting it, so I love you. How many do I love? Ad infinitum? Love without number? Will you love me? Are you trying to find out who your love belongs to so you can give your love to a person, a man, a woman, a God? I suggest you have more love than that. Because I know who you are. Listening to these words, if you're listening with the intent to love, to bereave love no more, to believe love no more, but to become love. Are you willing to become love? You see, if you become love, you can't not love. It's not an issue of are you pretty? Are you affluent? Will you help me? Are you on my team? I can do a lot for you. You can do a lot for me. Love doesn't think like that. Love doesn't operate like that. Love does not think in finite terms. We've been so little. But now we are to be happy if we will create the happiness, the joy, the flooding of the earth with love. And no one will escape it. Though they can refute it, they can rebuke it, they can walk in their asinine arrogance, or they can look humble, sweet, and knife you in the back at the same time Or are they knifing me? Or will you have no knives out again? Guns, bombs, tanks, nuclear power? What force are you using against you no more, O great God? Great kings of the universe? Or do you still think you just have a lowly birth in Jerusalem? Or were you called a seed of sorrow? Or are you just seed of man, seed of woman? Gods who don't know who they are? People running around want to worship God, find a God, give their heart to God, lay before a man, lay before a woman, populate the earth, do the things that God say that you should do? Or will you grow up and learn to be thinking with your own mind? Or will your mind have a heart? Or will your heart have a mind? Are you willing to see a new song? Are you willing to sing a new story? Are you willing to have joy flow out of you like this in a stream? Will you love more than just one person? Okay, I'm a kid. Maybe I never grew up. Maybe I'm like Benjamin Button. Maybe I'm getting old enough to get younger again and have a few laughs and a little joy. And not care what anybody thinks. Wow, what an accomplishment that would be. To not worry about what else anyone would think. I've had a consciousness all my life. I guess some of us have more consciousness than others of people around us. The subconscious, the intangible, the ethereal, surreal, or whatever you want to call it. The force of sorrow that's around you. Have you wept? Seriously, have you wept for people in Sudan? Rwanda? Rhodesia? Or do you even know where it is on the map? Or what happened to it? Or what it is now? Or are you mapping out different stars to be in? Or are stars not using you again for their power? Are you changing the cosmic story? Will you bring you to the birth of you? In the train of your temple? What will be in your wake as you begin to love people? Can you see clearly what your life is made up of? Can you see all the people that you will touch today? Yes, you. With what? Your love. How? Your voice. Your eyes. Your projection system. What are you seeing? What are you choosing to see? What words are you using? Will you love me? Will you love them? Whether they wear tattoos, turbans, robes, or look nothing like you. Will you love them? Will you love love? I'm looking. I'm looking for love. Am I looking for love to love me? Or am I looking for love to free me? But if I'm not free, who am I? Am I love incarcerated in you that's hunting one person? One person that you think you can love, that you say you can love? Put their arms around you at night, hold you and tell you you're so dear? I share with you my love for you, to love them. If you're silent, how will they hear your love? If you choose to be a recluse, how will they know your love? Is your love finite? Oh, you only have so much? You just have a little vial of love, a cup of love, and you can only give enough to one person and that's it? Or when you start giving love, will it multiply? The more love you have, the more you can give. The more love you give, the more love you will have. It's exponential. It's not linear. It's not curvilinear. It's not commensurate with your metrics or your measuring system. It's of the heart, of the mind, of the spirit, of the grace of one, the expansiveness of energy, not this energy system of that limits your protons, neutrons, electrons to your thinking mechanisms that algorithmate your neurons, that eat you out of house and home. Oh, I know. You want to feel secure. With all the headlines, all the fear-mongering, all the preaching of hell and damnation, the proclamations of the wrath of God. Who can withstand the evil to come? There's a lion in the street. Don't go out there. Don't raise your voice. Someone might comment. Someone might call you stupid. Someone might criticize your dress, the length of your hair, the sound of your voice. Tell you you're too fat, too ugly, you're too ignorant. Because they don't know who they are. They don't know. But I know. And I'm calling to love. I'm calling for love to be ignited. I'm calling for love to be reclusive no more. I'm asking you to let your love out and to free your love. Free your love. Free your love to your neighbors. Free your love to those in other countries who don't know how to interpret your syllables, but they can feel your heart because they have a heart of love. And when your heart of love reaches out and projects and intentionally goes to those who are looking for love. As you pour out your love, maybe in the universe of connections, there's light that connects. And when light connects, there's a healing flow. When the light is love-based, not ignorant love. Ignorant love is immature love. Ignorant love is touchy-feely. Give me your body. Oh, that feels good. Grow up. Infinite beings we are. Ignorant love wants to cast you aside after it uses you up. Ignorant love is conditional love. Ignorant love gives you a list of rules. Ignorant love says, if you don't love me, damn you. Go to hell. Ignorant love uses you for its purpose. Immature love. Immature love is ignorant love. Ignorant love doesn't know the rules. No, doesn't know the love. It's never paid the time or experienced the price. Or what am I using? Words differently. Sometimes in different arrangements to convey something more powerful or less different. Or what am I saying? Let not words use you to taint you, to torment you. And the people who gaslight you, flee. Let no marriage contract stand between you and sanity, between you and love. Let your love heart be ignited this day. Boom! Revelation. Freedom. I remember growing up, I was told that the most binding contract on earth was the marriage contract. It was the most binding thing of all. Not true. When my decision was finally made after some 32 or 3 years, I'm just saying, I found a little service, paid them $125. They drew up a divorce contract. I went and filed it, paid a fee. In 2 weeks, I was divorced. I was completely flabbergasted, shocked. But a decision that I knew had been coming a long time. When people tell you God hates divorce, they're ignorant. What does God hate? Or is that the right question? Or is that a question even in the right field? Who is God? If there is a God, does God hate? Does God give you a list of rules? Or is love unconditional? Who will enter the kingdom of heaven first, according to the Bible? The harlots, the whores, the tax collectors, the people hated, not the preachers, not the priest, not those with robes, degrees, authority. No, the people who enter are the humble. It's not about a list of rules. It's not about breaking the rules. It's not about who's broken what rule. You are no more ruled by rules. Love says, come unto me. Come unto me. Eat of my body. Be my blood. Live my word. Create my consciousness within you. Create my consciousness within you. You live with a man, not your husband, the woman at the well. Oh, you've had 4 husbands, and the one you live with, you're not married to. Friend, was he supposed to be talking to her, or was it against the rules for him to be talking to a woman? None of that matters to love. You see, the values of love are different than the values of money, the values of status, the values of culture. Cultural values, political correctness, the prestige of mankind, our sickness with, the seed of our sorrow. But happiness is coming, not. Joy is here. And it's no longer in the morning. It's in the now. It's not a day from now. Joy is here. Joy is who will be it. Love is who will wear the clothes of. And they are transparent. The clothes of love are intangible and infinite. Arrayed with jewels and finery that our eyeballs cannot see, but our heart of love can feel. Love the store clerk. Love the waitress. Love the cashier. Love the people that hate you and spitefully use you. Love them, but don't submit to their power. You see, there's an element of love that no longer plays the wimp, that no longer rolls over and lets power rape it. There's love that stands up because love is not powerless. And I'm looking for love. I'm looking for those who will love me. And if you think I'm talking about my flesh, you don't know who I am. You don't know what I've taught. You're responding with a knee-jerk reaction. I'm looking for love. What kind of love? Love who will be love. You become it. To become it, you grow it. How do you grow it? You expose yourself to it. How so? By the word, by the words, by the flowing word. And you ingest it by writing it, by reading it, by writing it, by studying it, by recording it, by letting it out of you to flow. Find your people. That's what I'm doing on YouTube. That's what I'm doing here, making these recordings. finding your place in church, in your culture, in your community, in your marriage, in their family, your family, their church, your church, your politics, their politics. Why are you trying to find your place when you're the king? If we continue to restrict our love, the whole earth goes to hell. No, we're already in it. This is what hell is, because we have been taught to be separate from God. And as gods, we have the power to create what we think in our mind, to live in that separation, living in hell, living in torment, living according to someone else's rules, created with someone else's words, by someone else's mind that thinks it has a power and authority over us. My friend, free you from the authority of God. Free you from the authority of the image of God. Free you from the rules of the Bible, every Bible, any list of rules. My love does not depend on rules. And even if you have spit in my face, even if you have damned me in the past, cursed me, there's no language that can prevent my love. If you want it. But if you want my love, I am my love. And if you begin to love love, don't you see? You begin to grow it. And you can't grow it in stagnation. Oh, maybe you can. I'm not the absolute of the absolutes. I'm sharing with you my heart. So many times I've said, leadership is inextricable to love. Inextricable. You cannot separate the two. That's why you can't sit on that pew anymore, so many of you, where people, they may not damn you. They may walk around, praise you, encourage you, delight in how you serve the church. Thank you for all your service. Is that where you get your strokes? Is that your identity? Is your identity in that culture? Is your identity in that community? Is your identity from people in that building that want to be little and tell you, you can't do this if you're here? No, that's not God's way. They want to interpret God to you. They want to be the Word of God. They want to tell you the Word of God is in a certain book and understand it a certain way. I'm not fighting for freedom. I'm not falling for theory. And I will not fight. I mention some of these movies more and more because the graphics convey so much. So many scenes about so many movies are so powerful to me. You see, when you know who you are, you don't need to dodge the bullets, Neo. You won't need to. You won't need to dodge the blows because you won't be limited to the tangible. Because your love is not tangible. Love is not tangible. But I said it is. I did, didn't I? Because love is an energy. with a transmission, with the heart of something that goes beyond what we see, feel, or think in the natural and affects our inner mind, our inner being, our cosmic being, the real you, the real me. So in my parlance, I'm talking to the real you. I'm not seeking you to cling to my flesh or follow me as an individual or as a person on this earth limited to it. I'm asking you to be my word. My word of love. Love that loves love. Love that's infinite. Love that frees your love. Love that frees your leadership to be the real you. Not stuck at home. Not just populating the earth. Not just filling a pew. Not just hoping for death. Because surely something's got to be better than the life you have. You see, all the magnetic pull of Earth and the magnetic pull of each other, the magnetic pull of an ideal, even the magnetics caused by an image, how is that affecting you? What effect do the words have on you? What effect do the images have on you? What effect do the rules have on you? Or are you willing to be no longer subject to the rules? Are you willing to come out of the role that you have played all your life? To play among the stars. Pardon me. I teach a different tune. I teach one of love, not the hymns of church. No more blood of the Lamb. No more vicarious atonement. No more resurrection of He who's coming to make everything right. I'm raising the church, not. I'm raising the leadership of love. To be in love with love. To understand the love of love. Look for love, free love. And no longer try to placate and assuage your fears by simply turning your mind off. Or will you be of another mind? The mind that was in Christ Jesus, who thought it not robbery to be equal with God? Or are you willing to think a new thought? Are you willing to go where no man has gone? Are you willing to see patriarchy abolished and the feminine divine, the divine feminine, arise? Are you willing to no more define your life by other people's words who have told you what role you're to play? I free you. I free you. I speak words of freedom, but whether you free you is your choice. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's doable because you are the king of you. And I will change the meaning of king to no longer be limited to men who only want to say the highest ranking woman is a queen, when a queen so often is equated with the lesser authority attached to a male king. That's over, done with. I abolish it. Who am I? I'm a little old guy in Eureka Springs. I don't think I know it all. But I've met love. And love is not leaderless. because the leaders are coming out of the woodwork. The leaders are coming out of church. The leaders are coming out of marriage. Realizing this innate desire for you to have a baby. Possibly, if you've ever had that, you want to have a child. You want to reproduce life. You want to nurture. Oh, but wait now. Do you just want to be important to somebody and somebody be dependent upon you? A lot of people want to live their life through their children. They are living life vicariously, trying to, through somebody else. Pardon me. So many people try to live life vicariously, vicarious atonement, vicarious expletive deleted. Sorry. I'm trying to find out who my love belongs to because I have so much to give. The people who I find that want my love will find the infinite supply of everlasting grace, peace, joy, power. It doesn't come easy. The cost is a great cost. That's why I say my school of leadership, Theodore Cottingham School of Leadership, the pearl of great price is the revelation of you, to you, of who you really are. That you existed before time and space did, and you are no longer subject to it. If you will become the new birth. And when you become who you really are, don't leave us and forsake us here in humanity. A race of ignorant people leading ignorant to worship God, trying to put training wheels on everybody, whether they need them or not, all one size, everyone thinking their training wheels are what everybody else's need. No, I have a book that tells me these training wheels fit everybody. Bam! We've hurt each other. We've hurt each other. And we've hurt ourselves. So many times, even trying to be right, trying to do right. We've hurt ourselves. We've wounded ourselves. We've wounded each other. We've torn each other's wings off. We've wanted marriage to breath, marriage to this world. We wanted to prolong our lives, prolong our death. We haven't known who we are. My friend, love lives forever. Because love never died. You can't kill love. You can't kill it. Not with a sword, not with a cross, not with a book. Love, my friends, will emerge. And no longer looking for just one person to love. I invite you to love every person equally. no matter whether they're ugly or beautiful, no matter whether they are married or single. Let them feel your love. Love them with your heart, whether you open your mouth or not. Love them with your eyes. Your eyes? What's behind your eyes? Creation? Recreating you? The infinite supply? The open channel? Will you channel love? Will you channel light? Friend, will you record it? Are you willing to learn to channel light? Are you willing to actually learn to surrender, to speak things you didn't know? I did. I have. I didn't know what I was doing. It's not that I was questing to learn to channel God. But 21 years ago, I began writing what I call the first person words of God because I didn't know what to call love. Hear me. This message does not stand alone. You see, there's a progression to maturity. There's a progression. There are things to take into account that I said yesterday that are important to understand what I've said today, that I said yesterday and the day before, that build on the day before, that build on all of the videos in the playlist titled Beyond God, that build on all of the videos, all the teachings of the playlist entitled God 201, that build on all the videos in the playlist entitled God 101. They're on YouTube. You can find them. You can see them. And these things I have spoken and learned from day after day, listening to the recordings I make. Not every day, sometimes 4 or 5 times a day. To eat my word, to become my word, to listen, to reform me, to refashion me, to let love out, to no longer be afraid, to sit in front of a camera, to no longer be afraid to live stream on YouTube. To do things normally, commonly, now, that used to terrify me. Be fearful of. You grow up. Your role in the cosmos is to be a cosmic leader. Woman, not under a man. Patriarchy will vanquish love no more to be put under its foot. Because I stand in the way. I stand in the gap. Over and over, I used to cry and pray, I'll stand in the gap. Do you remember the little Bible verse? I look for a man to stand in the gap. I look for a woman. I look for anybody who will be love. Because I'm looking for love to grow love and not grow according to the conformity of mankind's rules that are stuck in a book because the flow of love grows love, and love is a flow. Love teaches, and love is kind. Love does not give you a final exam the day you walk into the door. Love teaches you how to write. Love teaches you how to learn, how to watch a movie and experience the cosmic love of God, the love of the creative force of one to recreate you. I've wept before watching movies that other people laughed at because of what I see, what I feel, what I felt. Commandments are for people who need rules because they can't see, they don't know. Love does not command you. Love leads with the still small voice. I go now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for loving light, loving love, and being the love of light and the light of love, and no longer being under other people's rules. Thank you for standing up and not letting other people abuse you. Thank you for not lashing out at them. Thank you for not retaliating. Thank you for seeing the whole concept of the wrath of God. Is all a product of the mind who never had love teach them who they are. Let love teach you who you are. Let my words help you, if they do. Maybe my words will help, kind of like training wheels that you use for a while, that help you for a while, to help introduce you to the operation of love. Love, who will teach you to edit your genes, literally changing your genetic code, your DNA, to no longer be subject to the rules of this tangible world. Because you, my friend, are the finite one, no longer limited to. See your beauty and be pensive no more about it. Be morose no more about it. Be contemplative no more about it. Be the leader you are. Looking for love no more to hold your hand in a dark corner to be romantic with a glass of wine, even though, yes, I like to do that too. But that's not the real you, limited to that image. I'm giving you another image, another picture, another story beyond the image, beyond the story, beyond the God story, beyond the commandments, beyond the finite. To enter a realm that's within you. And you enter that by choice. You enter it by love. And look, my friend, the people in your wake they may fall in love with your words to help free theirs and change your race. Change the earth. That's your power and that's your privilege. And I anoint you to do it. Who am I? I'm nobody. I don't claim any special power, privilege, right? I'm nobody authorized by anybody else, no other agency, no other God. I'm a simple guy in Eureka Springs that's met love. And love authorizes love to love love and be it. To be powerful in your shoes and have fun doing it. Learn to laugh. It's not all unjoy. It's not all drudgery. It's not all a bleak forecast for the future either, friends. For a lot of love will be unleashed upon this nation and around this world. And a lot of people will rejoice because they are no longer under men or the brutality of rules. You think old white men will be leading the world? Or will it be a Jew? An Indian? A black man? A black woman? The nation of Israel is among the stars of all who will be the living word loved by love to be the words of no other than the mind of perfect joy. Religion will have never been. Torment, hell, dominion, will have never been. You say, how can that be? Because time is not as we think it is. Time has no control over you. Neither does law. Neither, my friend, does the molecule. You're coming into a time where you neither toil nor spin, but you are arrayed in the beauty of perfect light, perfect love, perfect perfection, because you're no longer looking for flesh to rule you or to be under or to be over, because you become the being of love. And that's what I'm looking for. If you love me, be me. Do you see the message? Don't cling to my flesh. Don't put up an icon, a statue of Jesus. Don't worship a few words, a few this, a few that. The message is to be who you are. Jesus' message was about the kingdom. Jesus the pattern. So we're coming into a new age. a new dispensation, a new revelation, a new heart. You're creating a new heart, not just one that has a blood pumping muscle, but one that sees all people as the race of love. Who do I choose for my love? Tell me, who do I choose for my love? I choose you, who choose me. If you bear me a child of my word, you impregnate you with love, and you birth the child of the living you that you are, that you grow up in a seamless consciousness that creates the new creation of you, because you are the creator. You always were. Now, no longer holding on to a man or a woman of flesh, no longer holding on to the idea of flesh. We become the creator of a new creation. That's our joy. Children, millions. To love, to nurture. To love. Love does not obey the call of the wild. Love leads love, not into the desert to be tempted. Love says, I will never leave you or forsake you, because I am you. The I am rises. The seed of I am. I am what? I am love. I am what? Am. I exist. The consciousness of all creation. You're creating all over again, because that's your power, your privilege, your grace. Please don't squander it in religion. Please don't live in the squalor of another person's mind. Be the beauty of yours. Thank you so much for letting me share this time with you. Share these words with you. Share the power of grace, the grace of power, the grace of love, the love of grace. Grace to be who you really are. That's why I changed my name to Grace Cottingham. My legal name, dressed as a woman. I began to see. I was taught I'm not separate. Love, love, my friend. No matter what you think I look like, no matter who you think you are, no longer what you have imposed upon you, as in the past, no longer be the one who constricts you, that keeps you out of the garden of creation. You are the powerful, beautiful you. Birth me, birth my seed, birth love, the intangible joy of you being the real you. So this is my message. I'm Theodore Cottingham, simple old guy in Eureka Springs for now. But where will I be tomorrow? Will I be you? Will you have my power? Or will you have my word? Or will my words give you your power? I'm not robbing you from your power. I'm releasing your power to be you, yours of, to heal your community. But realize some people don't want to be healed. They're happy with their disease. They're happy with the eyes of other people on them. They're in hell and they don't know it, and they don't want to know it. They're happy with the rules. They're inundated and permeated, which keeps them here. But I'm releasing love. I'm releasing joy. Not limited to the flesh, but that which enjoys the cosmic love of one. I love you all. My name is Theodore Cottingham, on the web at theodorcottingham.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you if you want light, if you love light, if you love love, if these are meaningful to you. And if all you want to do is damn me, damn this message, damn my soul, damn my future, no, I guess I don't want to hear from you. But if you're willing to love, if you're willing to come out of the closet of all the rules, to be freed to be who you really are, and let love flow to each other, no matter whether you're gay, straight, beautiful, ugly, no matter what you are in your mind or anybody else's mind. I call you beautiful because I know underneath that flesh who you really are. I know who you can be. I know where you came from. You can love again. You can love this time. Instead of clinging to flesh, you can love love. And you can change a world. And you can enter your real one. Your Israel. Your promised land. Among the stars, in the intangible breath of the living one of you that you are creating day by day right now. And this is my message. This is my gift to you. This is my love in action to make this video and share it with you. Asking you to make yours now. Be not afraid of the little record button. Be not afraid. Be not afraid of their eyes. Be not afraid of their comments. Be not afraid of your leadership to lead you out from underneath all of the oppression of other people's words, other people's eyes, other people's minds, and all the magnetic forces of this world. You can do it. I believe in you. I'd love to hear from you. I haven't asked for much, have I? Or have I? If you love me, be me. There's no fear in perfect love. There's no list of rules. Love each other no matter what people have done, no matter where they live, no matter if they're white, black, blue, green, yellow, on death row, or barely surviving their famine, their flood. Love them. And when you think of them, love them. When you see them, love them. When you speak to them, love them with a love that never ends, because you don't either. Be the love that you give away. The infinite I am. Tremendous privilege to share with you. Thank you. Be the real you. Let's have fun. The future is wide open. Let's go. See you later. TheodoreCottingham.com, Box 34 in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. For now, I love you. Good day. Invite me. Invite me in. You'll know what to do when the time comes. I trust you who love me. I trust you. I trust you to furnish my house with grace. I trust you to choose well. I trust you to mature. I trust you to grow up and see that all creation is yours. Be the beautiful I am to all. Let love flow. Let no one abuse you. Be the perfect joy of one. Good day.